What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Got some updates for you today before we get started working on some stuff. So right now I've got some heaters going in the shop, in the garage, to try and get it warmed up in here. It's been like 15 degrees overnight, and I don't have an actual heater in the garage yet. And my garage is a mess because I've gotten packages in, but so hopefully this weekend, as also part of this video, we're going to be working on stuff. Like I said, we've got our weather trim is there, carpet is there. I have a sound deadening kit that's supposed to be here today, and then I just got off the phone with Crutchfield and spent a bunch of money with them and ordered everything to put in a new stereo system and get rid of the Bose system that is completely trashed in this car. So I had an appointment for this next week to have one of our local stereo shops put in a stereo, but by me ordering through Crutchfield, and they included a bunch of stuff, and the service advisor was really good and suggested certain items and this and that, speakers and stereo, and threw in harnesses and wire clips and everything else, which that allowed me to get nicer components and put it in myself, and then they include instructions and stuff like that. So if you guys are looking to change the stereo systems in your car, I would highly suggest you talk with them first. If you don't want to do it yourself, then go to your local. But like I said, it saved me a couple $100 and gave me nicer stuff. And then, which when those show up next week, I will show you the products. That's probably going to be my next weekend's video. I have all winter to put this stuff in, so I have the time to do it myself and take my time. Even if it's harder to do, it's not a big deal. I have time. So first thing this weekend, like I said, as long as it shows up, I want to get the sound deadening in. So I've got all the windows open in here to get it warmed up in here so everything sticks. We'll go through and wipe everything down again, vacuum it out again, and do that. Then we'll get the target top off and do the window trim, because that's gonna, or the weather stripping, that's gonna take a while because we're gonna have a lot of sealant to clean off and stuff to do. So we've got plenty to do this weekend. If you guys are new to the channel and don't know much about the C4 Corvettes, they come in two body styles. You can get a coupe, which this is, or a convertible. And the coupes have this removable target top that goes right here. So if you're a JDM guy, it's kind of similar to the Supras. So we'll have to pull that top off and change all those seals and everything out in there. So that'll be that plan. Pull the seats and everything out again, and just things are coming together. I have basically everything I need ordered for this car, other than it's going to be little piddly maintenance stuff. So like I said, we have all winter to get this done and have it, but it will be done and ready for spring. So that is the plan, and then I'm gonna let it warm up here in the shop a little more, and we'll talk to you guys later. Well, good morning, YouTube. Welcome back. It's Saturday morning, so my sound deadening kit did show up yesterday afternoon. Here's what it is. This is ordered off of eBay. It's a cheap kit. I don't even remember the brand name. It was like 30 something bucks, but came with quite a lot of stuff and a roller. So the goal is today to try and get back area done and maybe some up on the front, but obviously I need to re-vacuum and stuff and do that. So also, I mentioned earlier in this video that I'd ordered the stereo equipment off of Crutchfield yesterday. I got a confirmation email, I think at noon, 1 o'clock, that everything had already shipped. So ordered at 9 in the morning, shipped that same day. Everything was in stock. So be here Tuesday supposedly, and then like I said, so that'll be next weekend's project before we put the carpet and everything in. So today I'll try and get some of the weather stripping and some of the sound deadening in, and then after that, the car's almost complete. But I can take my time at it, do a little bit at a time. We have all winter to do it, so let's get cracking. I'll show you after I get some of it done, so we'll see after a bit. All right, as you can see, we're making progress. I know it doesn't look pretty. I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be. I'm just a do-it-yourselfer with very little patience. But this stuff is really thick and I ordered it that way. I'm still kind of concerned about these ridges because I'll show you this. The carpet kit I ordered is supposed to have padding. So this is the back panel piece. There's no padding on that at all. So I still might have to go buy like some home flooring carpet padding and just make a little piece for in here with all these ridges in it. Otherwise that's going to show through. So still might have to do that. But we're making progress. We're getting things done. So we'll see you guys later. All right, that's about as much as I'm going to do on the sound deadening. So in there is padding for the front seat floorboards. Had to beat a couple dents out that I found from improper jacking, but yeah, I know it probably looks like crap. I don't really care. It's going to be better than nothing. So next we're going to tackle weather stripping that I've already started pulling out. So that looks like it's going to be a good time. I did get the back one all the way out. There's like this grease or something right here. Back one's going to be easy to put in. I just got to wait for my wife to get back because I'll pop these loose right here, flip the weather stripping over it, hook it back up, and then do the same thing on the other side. And yes, that's the original tint peeling apart after sitting in the field for God knows how many years. So one step at a time. I could have this thing done by Christmas with everything showing up by next week. After we weather stripping, I may have to pull those side panel carpets apart, figure out how to get those apart, as well as these kick panels. Ooh. The kick panels there, because the carpet, my new carpet kit came with everything. So I ordered a complete kit. That's the back piece right there. But so I'll have to be doing some gluing and cutting and peeling, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. So one step at a time. And also we have to pull speakers. We're gonna have to pull all these speakers out of the housings, so when the new ones show up next week, we have space to put everything in. So lots of fun to be had. Like I said, I have all winter to do it. I can work on it a little bit at a time and get some videos made for you guys, but one step at a time. So right now, sound deadening's done. I'm done with that. I still have a bunch left over. I think it was 30 square feet and $30 came with the roller on Amazon. I know I get what I pay for. It's probably, you know, it's not Dynamat, but it's going to be better than nothing. And then, like I said, back here, we have these ripples, which are for strengthening in the floor. And the new padding doesn't have it. Luckily, my mother-in-law had some foam padding for carpet, so we're just going to cut a chunk out of that and make a piece to go back here to soak up some of that so it doesn't wrinkle the carpet and you see those ridges through the carpet. So I'll get cracking on the weather stripping and we'll check back in with you later. If not, if I make it a two-part video, then thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you later. All right, we're back in the shop again this morning, and we got this one completed yesterday, and I just did this one, the rear hatch, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but I don't know if that's for me untwisting it because it was all twisted up, or if it's just because it's a cheaper set. I don't know. So I'll have to put some silicone on that, let that sit. But for now, I'm going to close the hatch and let that compress down on there for a couple days and make sure everything's pushed down on there and sealed nice and tight, and should be good to go. So we are continuing to work on this thing, and we're just going to carry on. I did, however, when I put it on, I just popped this clip loose, flipped one end over, and did the other side one at a time, flipped the end over, and then was able to get it on there without too much problems holding up the rear back, so, or the rear glass. Other than that, it went on fairly easy. I just made sure to clean this channel and everything up before we put the weather stripping in. So next one I'm probably going to tackle is this windshield one. It's all tore up. That's going to be next. It's not easy. You guys can do it yourself. You just got to have some patience. So I'm trying to get as much done in here as I can today, and then I'm going to shut the heaters down so it's not super expensive on the electric bill. So, and then we'll start again next week, hopefully with the stereo system and and other things, and then we can put the carpet and everything back in and the car is done. So still got some work to do, and we'll get her done. Talk to you later. All right, so both doors are done. I've got everything sealed up tight so it can kind of work itself in. So both doors are done, which the doors close and seal nice and tight now. This one is done. Hatch is done. The only one I got left to do is this one. And the kit I came with also does the ones on the right here. But these ones aren't in bad shape, so I'm not going to worry about these right now. It's these ones that have gotten destroyed, super flat, coming apart. See that? So I'll probably tackle that one next weekend, as well as we'll do the stereo install next weekend. So today this weekend we just did 4 of the seals and then put some sound deadener in. And then, like I said, we're getting closer and closer every day. We're gonna leave everything closed up for a week, kind of work that stuff in, let it sit, settle. Hatch seals nice and tight, doors seal nice and tight. So I'm guessing that when we get the front one done around the windshield and then try and put the top back on, it's gonna sit nice and tight too. So that'll be a bonus. Everything seals up good, kind of airtight. So that helps eliminate a bunch of that wind noise and stuff. But that's it for this weekend. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. All right, well, I thought I was done for the day, but I started on some of the carpet stuff. I've got carpet pulled out over. I think this is supposed to be the door seal piece. See how long that is? That's like double the size of what that is. So I don't know if we'll be replacing that. But the one piece I do have that I can start on today is this piece here, which is for the driver's side knee bolster. And let me tell you, this stuff is glued on good. It's kind of like skinning a deer. You got to peel it back and slice the glue, and peel it back and slice the glue, and it's kind of a pain in the butt, and it's going to take a while, but we'll get that new piece glued on and see how it looks. All right, I just wanted to show you this before we end today. Here's the difference in the carpet. You can see the color difference a little bit between the two. I don't know if it shows up on camera well, but I can definitely see it with the naked eye. So this is supposed to be a light beige. This is a beige. Either way, it's going to work. I think we'll be good. Got rid of this old nasty stuff that's been peed on and pooped on and by mice and chewed on and everything else. So we still have this whole kit to go through, and we'll do that after the stereo gets put in next week. So yeah, have fun. All right, so I have admittedly no patience, and I've been working on this panel for a couple hours now, but it's looking way better. I'm having to cut and fold and hold and stick so the glue dries, but I am using Gorilla Glue spray adhesive. So, and it seems to be working really well, very strong, but it just takes a while to tack up and get into place and hold. So patience, I have none, and I'm having to use them. So you guys can do this, just have patience. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.